Yo guys, welcome to another video. Today it's a hot day, man. Every day has been hot. I'll be real, in the UK I couldn't go out with just a vest, man. I'd have like 3 layers on, but you know. Today I've got a bit of a busy day. I'm gonna go over to a co-working space and just get some stuff done for a few hours. I'm thinking of getting a ped today since I've been here, which has been literally a week today. I haven't actually got my own ped yet. Normally I just been catching grab taxis and moped taxis and stuff like that, but I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I got some real need for speed, man, so let's get our own ped, man. That's the real vibe out here. And it's quite cheap. It's only like 300 baht a day, which is like, I don't know, £8, £7. As you see by the title, today I'm going to be talking about why I decided to leave the UK, leave my family all behind in aid of traveling the world, as I'm doing now here in Thailand. So let's go get my ped sorted and then we'll get straight into it, man. So far, guys, in Thailand, I've actually been having a really good time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to paint a picture, you know, so that everything's daisies and roses, like leaving family, leaving home. I've been having a lot of regular calls with my family still, because obviously I miss my family, and it can get a bit lonely out here, especially when you're just kind of, right, the ceiling's bare low, look. Especially when you're, my bad. Yeah, especially when you're just starting out as like a digital nomad. You don't really know anyone, you know what I mean? So the first few weeks or months, you're just making new connections, meeting new people, making friends, all that kind of stuff. So it does get a little bit lonely, but overall, like, I wouldn't trade what I'm doing now for anything. Like, yes, I am. Yes, sometimes it does get lonely, but same way it would get lonely if I was in the UK also. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be with people, friends that man them all the time 24/7, so it would feel a sense of loneliness. But yeah, man, right now I'm on the street, I'm on the main road, and I am gonna go and try and find me a little moped, mate, so I can get on the roads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Thailand has a really big moped culture, man. Like, you probably see like 60-40 mopeds to cars, I would say. Like, look, you just see bare people on mopeds. Everyone has a moped. So yeah, I think there's one shop here. I think there's a shop here where I can get a moped. Oh shit, I've never actually been down this road, you know. There's so much I haven't seen. I'm like, damn. Even a 7, I'm like, damn. Yeah, I think this is a moped shop now. So let's see if boss man offers a price. Any price, what price? Is it? Yeah, guys, I think I found one, man. Let's see. Buddy cab. I need towel like cap for 2-day cap. Huh? Sorry. Nit noi Thai, nit noi. Thai, English. How 300 per day? 300 baht.
Yeah.
Thai?
Where you live?
2 days. Wow.
2 or 3.
2 days. Cause I leave Pattaya Thursday to go Bangkok.
I have a red and yellow.
Red and yellow here.
Yeah.
Guys, they're showing us this one. I'm probably gonna have to go for the red one, man. Cause red is my favorite color, but the yellow's looking a bit tantalizing as well. Yeah, it's the red one. It's the red one. Guys, so just found me a place where they sell mopeds on rent. The guy was charging me 300 baht a day, which is not too bad. If you're from the UK, £1 is like 45 baht. Back at the hotel, had to go back because the guy's basically asking for the moped. He's asking for 2,000 baht. He's asking for about like a £25 deposit. It costs £6 a day to rent the moped, so that's £12 because I'm renting for 2 days. And then he needs a photocopy of my passport, which I have here. Rule number one tip when you're out in Thailand or just traveling, never give people your actual passport, man. Like that shit is that's your kryptonite right there, man. Don't give your passport to anybody, because if you lose that, you're dead. Promise you, man, it's just so long. I heard too many stories of people who give people their passports, and then these guys, not saying he will, but what if he tries to scam me and says, oh, you damaged the ped, pay me 30,000 baht or some stupid price, and he's holding my passport, so I can't do nothing but pay him. Don't want to be like that. So what I did before I came out to Thailand, I got loads of photocopies of my passports, all my important documents, and I got a folder which I keep in my suitcase, so it has everything. So times like these, hopefully he just even takes a picture, because I don't even want to give him the piece of paper, bro. Swear down. But if needs be, I'd rather him take this photocopy, because I can always print out another photocopy, do you know what I mean, of my passport, rather than handing him my actual passport. But yeah, so I've got the 2.6k baht. I'm getting the red ped. My favorite color is red, so I'm sold. Yeah, man. Another tip when you're in Thailand, if you're a Phalang tourist, make sure you got that helmet, my boy. Me, I'm a melanated man. I don't want no problems. So you see bare of the locals without a helmet, but listen, hear nothing, say nothing, and them can't do nothing, you understand? So we don't worry about that. We focus on our own. I need to wear a helmet. Safety first. I'm not complaining. But yeah, I'm here now, guys.
A few moments later.
Yo guys, update. So I got the moped. They didn't give me the red one. They gave me a yellow one. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. But I just been on like a ride for the last like 40 minutes, man. I was meant to go straight to the co-working space and get some stuff done, but as soon as I hopped on the ped, I was like, damn, man, like this is a little motive, it's a little vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I just started like riding. I couldn't even tell you where I went because I don't know, but the roads were nice, the scenery was sick. I went over this little bridge. It was like almost like a more rural part of Pattaya. Right now I'm on like the main tourist strip by the beach, so they're just bare Phalang. But yeah, man, the ride I went on was nice, man. But this is the ped, little yellow thing. I don't mind that, man. I'm calling this one the bumblebee. You get me? The bumblebee. Yeah, man. The Sawadee Cab machine. You understand? But right now, I was gonna go to inside this club and just get some food and get some stuff done. I did look at another one that's down there, like a little beach bar, but it's not really my kind of vibe, man. So I think I'm just gonna go to my normal spot where I normally have dinner, like a night market. Let's hope it's even open. That's how you know I'm a Phalang. I don't even know if it's open because it's a night market. I'll just deep in it. But I'm trying to get some food basically. Eat a young pad thai, cost me like 60 baht, which is like £1.10. Get me a little smoothie, and then jobs are good in Shan. Jobs are good in. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go right now, and then let's just see where I end up next at this point, man. Yo guys, so just found myself a nice little spot to chill at. I just ordered mango sticky rice because I haven't actually tried that yet, and a mango smoothie as well. Bill cost me 270 baht. I don't know if you can see that, which is cost me £6. So I'll show you what I get when it actually comes, but it's probably one of the more expensive bars as well because it's right by the beach. Like if I just turn around and show you the view, this is literally my view right now. I'm probably gonna chill for at least an hour, get some stuff done. So that's probably why it's a bit more expensive. Let me know in the comments if you guys even think that £6 is expensive. I'll show you the food obviously when it comes. And obviously you've got Bumblebee over there. I know you can see Bumblebee right there. Big up her, man, big up her. I wanted to talk to you about, you know, why I actually decided to leave home, leave my family, and just, you know, take this journey traveling. Been working in corporate, so I'm 21 years old now. It's my birthday next month. I've been working in corporate for about 2.5 years, coming up to 3 years, obviously, before I quit and moved over here. Being in corporate, especially as a young as a young person. It was quite challenging. It was good, really good experience. I was working for a media company and I got to learn a lot of things. I was working on some really cool campaigns and that sort of stuff. Me, I've always had the mindset where like you just gotta work hard, put your head down. So that's what I did. Got into this organization, worked really hard, you know, did my best to network with people, build connections, you know, like get seen by senior leaders and that sort of stuff. After about a year and a half of being in this company, so I started off in like an entry-level role. After a year and a half, I actually went to an award ceremony and was able to network with the CEO of my company at the time. And I had a conversation with her. You know, I always have the mindset where like you always have to identify new opportunities and like take a risk, as I'm kind of doing now. So the opportunity that was had with her was that how often is it that someone who's entry level gets to sit down and be with the CEO, the biggest top dog, do you know what I mean, in any organization. So I use that to my advantage, and I had a conversation with her and I was just saying to her, you know, what I did was I kind of identified a problem or a challenge that the company was facing at the time, which is that a lot of young people, just like myself, were leaving the business and they weren't really being able to retain Gen Z people for whatever reason. And then I said to her, what would it look like if I could move into a role and provide an actual solution to that? Long story short, me doing that bold move resulted in me pitching my own job role to that same CEO, moved into my own job role as a Gen Z advisor, which I was working in for about, I want to say 14 months. And it was quite good, you know, a lot of opportunities come my way. I was able to build a solid corporate brand, you know, being like that Gen Z guy, not just in the company, but in the wider industry. I was kind of becoming known as that Gen Z person, which was really good. I was able to get some really sick experience, retaining young talent, leading a team. I got to do international speaking in my job as well. I was speaking in Norway, went to France. I had a great time in corporate, I'm not gonna lie. But what occurred to me after being in this job for about a year was two things. The first thing that it made me realize is that I'd kind of hit like a bit of a glass ceiling. What happens when you pitch your own job and create your own job role is that you're no longer in that normal traditional junior, senior, manager, director. You're now just in a kind of silo. And what comes with being in a silo is that it's a lot harder for you to make further progress, because it was already hard to get my own job role, but to then move into my own role and then ask to progress into something different, it was proven to be quite challenging. And even though I did really well for the company at the time, so within 1 year of being in my role, working as a Gen Z advisor, so I was looking after all Gen Zs, all young people across the whole of the UK and Ireland. What I effectively did was bring a Gen Z community together in the same company and built a Gen Z community of around 200 members, was offering them different initiatives, networking events, and all these sorts of things that Gen Zs want to do in work. And that really had a big effect on the company, because it made all of these young people decide that they actually want to stay now in this organization rather than leaving like they was doing before. Results wise, it did really well. You know, I saved my company £590,000 in one single year, which just goes to show that, like I keep saying, you have to take a risk. Because if I never spoke to my CEO at that awards ceremony I was at, I would never have even been in that role, and I might not even have been here, who knows. So you have to just take a risk, man, and just, you know, grab life by the balls and just be like, you know what, why not? If I didn't speak to that CEO, what would have happened? Nothing. But if I did speak to her, something could have happened. So that's exactly why I did it. Saved the company I was working for a lot of money, and I just kind of realized, you know, like, all this work I'm doing, time, effort, and investment I'm putting into this organization, someone else's business, why can't I do it for myself? You know, I believe in myself, and I just feel like life is short. I got to a point where I was just working all the time, and I was like, bro, what is even life at this point, man? Like, my whole personality was just becoming my job. I didn't really like it, and I'm the one who's actually implementing all the strategy and thinking that's come from my brain. Why don't I just do my own thing? So that's what I started doing. And yeah, decided to take a risk, better myself, and that's why I left my job. One thing about me is that I've always been a bit entrepreneurial. Like, I've always just had my own ideas. I've always liked to innovate. I've always liked to lead and, you know, assume that leadership position. So I feel like, why am I fighting who I am? I might as well just step into this person and just, you know, just lean into that. And then what comes with that is I've obviously been working on my mindset. Self-development is a big part of my life. I've been doing that for the past few years. And you can see that through the podcast that I do with my best friend Tay. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. It's called Energizer Pod. I'm gonna put the link in the description. We talk about mindset, self-development, and all that stuff. So I've already been working on my mind. I've already been elevating my mind in the way I think and putting myself out. Oh, cap on my cab. Wow. Thank you so much. My cab. mango sticky rice before. This looks nice, man. This cost me £6, less than a Nando's. Would you pay that for less than a Nando's? I would. I'm not complaining. Just finish this meal real quick and then we'll get back to it.
A few moments later.
Yo guys, just finished my mango sticky rice. Too nice, man. Leg. Basically, I just wanted a better life for myself. Like, I was living in the UK, the weather's shit. The people that was around me, like, I feel like there's a bit of an energy when you're in. I just feel like there's a bit of an energy when you're in the UK or in and around that London area where like people don't really want to support each other as much. And I know I'm not trying to be one of them generic guys who just say these things like fun UK, but that's honestly my experience on what I felt. When you're someone who's been working on your mindset, been developing yourself as an individual, people are always going to hold you back to Thai and who I was when I was 15 and the shit I was doing in secondary school, like that even matters. They don't even take into consideration the fact that I've spent the last 3-4 years working on my mind and building myself up to become a better person, heal from certain traumas and just learn and be a better man. Do you know what I mean? They still hold you back to that Thai when you were 17, Thai when you did this. So I just didn't really like that, man. I just wanted a fresh start and I wanted to just move abroad. Originally, I wanted to move to Spain, but then when I really thought about it some more, even though I'm semi-fluent in Spanish and I can speak Spanish, I wanted a bigger risk, you know. What if I went to Spain, it's next door to England, if I didn't like it after a month I could fly home or go see mumsy, it's a 2-hour plane journey, do you know what I mean? But now that I'm in Thailand, in Southeast Asia, in a different continent, different part of the world, there is no backbone, there is no plan B, like this has to work, do you know what I mean? I have to just find a way, and that's what I want, man. And you need to just put yourself as far removed from that comfort zone as possible, and that's when you'll really get like that most authentic, real, like grind out of yourself. Does that make sense? So that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to just move abroad. So many people talk about it, yeah, I want to move abroad or I want to do this, but 90% of people, 95% of people are just talking and they don't do anything. Do you know what I mean? They don't take action. They're willfully ignorant. They talk and talk and talk about things that they don't like doing, but they continue to still do the same things that they said they don't like doing. So it doesn't make sense. Me, if I want to do something, I'm gonna get it done. No ifs, buts or maybes, it will be done. So I said to myself, I'm moving abroad and there's only so much talking you can do before you need to book that ticket. Forget over planning, forget waiting for this, that and the third. Just do it, do you know what I mean? And now I'm here. So clearly it's worked out somewhat for me, man. So yeah guys, man, I just want to grow more as an individual, and I feel like everyone in their life, especially if you're young and you got no real commitments. I don't have any children, I don't have a mortgage, you know, I don't have anything that's really holding me to any place and or country. Yes, all my family are in the UK, but with social media I can talk to them every hour. I've probably been speaking to my family more so now that I'm abroad than I have been when I was at home anyways, do you know what I mean? I'm always checking in on people and stuff like that. So what is the reason and or thing that's holding you back from doing the thing that you want? You know, stop caring about what people say. I'm literally sitting right now, people are walking past staring at me like, what is this fella doing, like making a video of himself? But again, I'm so hell-bent and confident in the things I've got going on. I just don't care. Everything else is just noise. It doesn't even affect me anymore. So that's the point you need to get to in your life, where you just don't even care what people say, think, feel and or do. As long as it's not bothering you, just continue doing what you're doing, man, and focus on your journey. I have my own vision in my head and I don't need anyone else to understand or believe or co-sign this vision, because God, the universe, gave that vision to me. He didn't give it to somebody else. So therefore, they don't need to understand the things I'm doing or the reasons why I'm doing the things I'm doing, because this mission, this mindset and this vision I have was not given to them, and it's for a reason. That's why I'm here, and they're doing whatever they're doing in their own life, man. So yeah, just wanted to make this video for you guys and just give you the reels behind what it's like and why I really decided to move out here. Obviously there is some challenges and I'm happy to do that in the next video. Let me know if that would be interesting to you. It's not all daisies and roses, but each new level comes with new devils, man. My owl, cab. Cheese, that was hard still. A little bit of Thai and that, nit noi. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, man, each new level comes with new devils for real, man. So it's not all daisies and roses, but so far so good. 7 days here, and I wouldn't change anything for the world, man. So I'm just proud of myself, grateful for being on this journey, and I'm grateful for taking a risk, man. So make sure you subscribe, man, because the more subscribers I get, the better the videos are gonna get, man. I promise you, man. I swear to God. But yeah, man, let me know what you want to see next, and I'm gonna see you in the next one, man. Cab.